Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another round of some reading sprints. How are you all? Let me know. I have been having a week. Let me tell you, it has been a bit of a struggle. Lots of things are happening. For some reason, a lot of people decided to be really rude at work, but also just in general. I've been dealing with a lot of strange actions from people, strange behaviors, um, and it's been a bit too much for my social anxiety, I have to say. So I'm here to try and relax a little bit. We will not be here for too long, unfortunately, because I still have a long day to work on a few things. But yes, we're gonna try and enjoy our time together. I will try and read something. My brain is a bit tired, but I will try to focus for sure. I'm very happy to be here with you as always, of course. If you're here, please feel free to say hi. And if you're reading anything, please feel free to share. Or, if you're doing anything else for these sprints. But yes, I was planning to maybe edit a video or even work a little bit, but I've decided I'm going to do that after we finish the sprints. Right now, I just want to hang out with you all a little bit and read, which, as always, is very much needed. So, the book that I'm currently reading is this one. This is called We Are the Weather. Saving the Planet Begins at Breakfast by Jonathan Safran Foer. This is a book about climate change and just about how we can, do something about it because it is a very scary topic to read about, I feel like. But it's also good to have that perspective of there's something we can do in our day-to-day lives to improve our little planet, which is our home. And that's also a beautiful thought. I do like that hopeful perspective. So this has a lot of information, of course. I've only read 7 pages so far, and it seems very good. It seems very good. There's already so much to learn about here. And yeah, so I'm very much enjoying it. I'm looking forward to making more progress. Like I said before, we will not be here for too long today, but yes, I plan to, host more sprints soon-ish and be here for a longer period of time. But yeah, this week has just been very long and I still have so many things to do today, but it's okay. We can do this. But how are you all? I see some people here. Hello. Came at a perfect time. I just procrastinated with my book right next to me. Oh, well, I hope you get some reading done. What are you reading? Let me know. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, Hildur. Good evening. Just got back home from work and I'm ready to sit down and read to relax. Yes, that's exactly my mood as well right now. Hope you're doing well, though. I hope work went well as well. I've read that. Oh, you've read it? Yay! Yes, he's also the author of Eating Animals. Have you read that one too, Zoe? I would love to read that one as well. It seems really interesting. But yes, I just happened to find this one first. So that's where I'm starting. Never read anything else by the author, but it looks amazing. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm almost sure I'm going to enjoy it a lot as well. Um, Currently reading House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. I have read this one. Was it last year, maybe? Um, don't really remember, but I think it was last year. It has the perfect atmosphere for this time, doesn't it? It's just, I feel like it's creepy in the right amount. How are you feeling about it? Are you liking it? Plan on starting with the Doctor's Wife group reading Victober. Yes, so you're joining Victober. Do you have any other plans for Victober, Hildur? I hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be reading Red Expectations by Charles Dickens. So far, those are my plans because, yes, I'm focusing on other readathons, but Victober is always so much fun. And I might try and fit in another classic, but yes, my plan is to read Great Expectations finally because it's been too long since I've said I wanted to read it. um, you've read it, okay. I liked We Are the Weather more, but it was still a good read. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Yes, I think I will probably still give that other one a try. but this one sounds very interesting. It has a lot of fascinating information already. It's so strange to learn about how so many things in our world are connected when you would never imagine that. Like the smallest things are connected, and it's so fun to think about. A bit scary, but mostly fascinating, I would say. um, so, yes, everyone, I really hope you have a good time here today. Thank you all so much for joining. I think we are pretty much ready for the first sprint. At least I definitely need to rest my brain a little bit. So, let's just start with our first one and then we can chat a bit more. Let's see. Yes, okay. I think the plan for today is to do maybe 3 sprints of half an hour or something like that. If I can, I will be here for longer, but that's the plan for now. So let's just start with our first one, and I will see you very soon. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I almost didn't notice that we were at the end of this first sprint because this book is incredibly engaging so far. Very thought provoking. I was on page 7, now I'm on page 40. So that says something. I'm really enjoying it so far. Um, how did it go for you, everyone? How's it going? Let's see. So many plans for Victober and for October in general. I completely understand that. Need more hours in the day. Yes, I mean, I feel that all the time, but especially during this season. I feel like it goes away so fast. And there are always so many fun and cute, cozy things to do, and so many good books to read that it's like, why can we not have more time? Like many more hours per day, please. Um, I would love to hear some more of your plans for October, Hildur. Um, Hi, Rita. Going through some bad days, so this will help keeping me busy with some reading. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you're not really having good days lately. I sympathize with that. It's been a really hard week. Um, I hope it's not too bad and that it gets better soon. I'm sending you a big hug and thank you for being here. Um, the Woman in the Window. That's a thriller, isn't it? A mystery? I think I know what it is. Does that have an adaptation? I feel like I saw the adaptation. No, I didn't see the adaptation, but I did see it, like the trailer and everything. Um, no idea if it's good or not. Are you liking it? Hello, Christina. Missed your lives. I'm always working for them. At work now, but I'm on my lunch and I'm reading a book. That's so nice. Yes, I feel like I always struggle a little bit finding the time that works for a lot of people, of course, because we are all in such different time schedules. If you are anywhere near the UK, it should be fine. But then the further you get from that, it's really difficult to find a time schedule that works for everyone, but anyone is always able to watch these sprints back if they want to. I usually put them on unlisted, but they are all available on a playlist that I have on my channel. So if you ever feel like having some company, you know, you always can watch them. And there will be more coming in the future for sure. Speaking of Victober, by the way, I will be participating in some sprints on Olivia Savannah's channel. Her channel is Olivia's Catastrophe. If you don't follow her already, you should be. She's amazing. And I will be on her channel on Tuesday, the 22nd of October. I will also be joined by some other wonderful people. They are hosts for the Victober. So that's exciting. You should join us if you want. Read 3 chapters. There you go. That's amazing. Good. Finished a cup of coffee and read 15 pages. Oh my gosh, I could use some coffee now. I'm drinking tea. I do have pumpkin spice coffee. Hmm. Should I switch to coffee? Well, maybe not. Then I will have too much energy. Or not. I don't know. I don't really get affected by coffee too much, but let's just stick to tea for now. um on the 4th book of the Aragorn series, and now it's super engaging, but also stressful. That's why I've been putting it off. There's a series I've never read before, and I love seeing so many people loving it, even to this day. That's amazing. I had no idea it got so stressful. I hope, I don't know, I hope it ends well. But yes, never read it. I think I will at some point because it's so nostalgic for so many people, and it did a lot for fantasy. So yes, that's amazing. Um, Hello, my dear friend. Reading The Doctor's Wife. Yes, another buddy read for Victober. There you go. How are you feeling about it so far? More people are reading it currently here on the chat. So, how are you all feeling about it? Making red velvet tea. We just talked about tea recently, and I was I talked about it on a video that I'm editing, and I did mention red velvet tea, of course, because someone asked me what my favorite tea is, and You know the answer. I mean, it's not my only favorite, of course, because there are so many good ones, but Red Velvet, it's top notch, as you know now. um, Want to read Dr. Thorne by Anthony Trollope. I've never read anything by him. What a shame. I need to. I own some of his books. Um, some Oscar Wilde plays, yes. Gothic Tales. Oh, by Elizabeth Gaskell. I've never read that collection either, but I hear it's very good. So that's an amazing list. I love that. To name a few, so you have more. That's very relatable. So many reading plans. I hope you get to most of them and mostly that you enjoy them. That's a great list. I love the variety. Um, oh, thank you, Rita. You too. Definitely. On the East Coast in USA, yeah, exactly. Always catch them after. I totally do rewatch them. Oh, thank you for still joining whenever you can, of course, Christina. It's really difficult. Sometimes I've tried in the past, and I'm sure I will in the future as well, whenever I can, to host sprints in the morning, maybe during the weekends. It's just not something I can do that often. I know that's better for you, probably because it would be early afternoon for you, I guess. But unfortunately, I cannot do it so frequently. But maybe soon. We'll see. But thank you for watching them, though. It is a thriller, and I believe there is an adaptation. Yes, actually, I had this book for years and just picked it up this month. I wasn't sure how I feel about it at first, but now I'm enjoying it. There you go. That's good. Yes, I've heard. I'm not sure. Is the adaptation on Netflix? I think so. I think that's where I saw it. I'm not sure. Um, Hello, welcome. Are you reading anything? Feel free to share, Gracie. Um, is great, but my brain doesn't want to brain this week. Okay, I can see that a lot of people here are having a week. Our brains aren't just functioning, or we are handling some very stressful situations. And yes, that's the good part of having a community, isn't it? You are not alone. It's okay. You will get through this. Tomorrow is a new day, and next week is also a fresh start. So but I'm glad you're enjoying the book too. Um, how many books do you generally read every month? I'm a slow reader. I read 4 books every month. For me, sometimes not even that. And I've made peace with it. It varies a lot. It can go from 0 to me. Sometimes I can go up until like 7 or 8, but it's very rare for me actually. I think it's because when you have so many things to do and some other hobbies that you want to pay attention to, or any other things, of course, life just gets busy, and that's usual. I hate seeing people. I think, fortunately, that's not such a big thing anymore, at least not in the booktube circle that I'm in. But I hate seeing people like feeling guilty or sad for not reading more books per month. Don't do that to yourself. No, it's okay. Just read at whatever pace feels comfortable to you. I'm a slow reader as well, so we can unite. That's totally fine. And 4 books every month? That's great. That's great. Even if you read one, it would still be great. Um, Good Omens physically and The Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking as an ebook. Is that the T. Kingfisher book? Is that the one with the purple cover? Is it purple? I'm questioning everything I'm saying right now. Good Omens has been on my TBR. I'm not sure I would love it, honestly. But I hope you are, though. That's some nice variety. Okay, yes, it is. I've heard amazing things about that book. Apparently, it's very cozy and good for autumn, so that's nice. I do want to read it. I know a lot of people who love that author, so it would be a nice way to get into their works as well. Although I have another one, The Hollow Places, which I'm planning to read first. Um, but yeah, they have a lot of books which sound interesting. I hope you're enjoying both of them. All right, everyone. Shall we move on to our next sprint? I feel like I want to read a bit more of this book because it's getting very interesting. So let's do that. I probably will grab some more tea as well, as usual. All right, happy reading. Hello, welcome back again. I just turned on some of these fairy lights and it's feeling very cozy here. I just have two lamps lighting up and it has a very warm, cozy atmosphere right now, which is making me feel a bit sleepy as well from how comfortable I am right now, um, which is not ideal because I still need to work a little bit. But it's okay, we persevere. I didn't read as much this time. I had some other things to do. Um, but then again, not much else to say so far. It's just really good. I'm really glad I decided to pick this one up. It was kind of random. I wasn't exactly planning to read it at this moment, but then it just kept staring at me at my bookshelves. So I thought, sure, why not? Do you ever have that feeling where you weren't really planning to read that book at that specific moment necessarily, but then you just looked at it and it looked at you and you thought, now seems like the good moment, a good moment to read it. Um, so that was my experience with this one. I'm currently on page 55. How long is this? Not too long, I don't think. 224 pages. That's not long at all. So, and it's very easy to read as well. Like it's very easy. So it goes by very quickly. Um, wow, really liking it. Yeah, it's good because sometimes I get into these huge reading slumps and I cannot seem to really love anything. This book, I think, from the amount of information that it has, I thought it would be a bit more intimidating to read because most books that I read on this subject are a bit intimidating. But this feels very, it feels more relatable than scientific, although it does have a lot of facts added to it and it's very well researched, but it doesn't feel heavy or anything. It's very light, very easy. Um, read 4 chapters. I love that the chapters are short. Yes, makes me want to read more. I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't love short chapters. I think we all do. I love long books, but short chapters. That's peak. Anyone here who doesn't love short chapters? That would be an unpopular opinion. I feel like the most unpopular opinion. um 7%? Yay! That's your ebook, I'm guessing. Yes, I really am, Zoe. It's so good. I just love it. I hope I continue loving it, but I have a great feeling about this one for sure. Um, any of his fiction books? I don't think so. Do you have any recommendations? I didn't even know there were fiction books, so no, I don't think so. Um, I'm not sure if I've ever heard of them. So, if you have any recommendations, please let me know for sure. I'm very curious right now. Um, short chapters are superior. Yes, they are indeed. Especially in long books, I feel like, because, when you look at them, it feels like it's going to take a long time to finish. But then you find the short chapters and it feels so nice. It won't take as long after all. And it's just easy to get through the book, isn't it? They are superior indeed. Um, Read another 20 pages. That's great. Now off to bed. Good night. Well, have a good night, you too. Thank you so much for joining us. Um, yeah, I'm getting very sleepy as well. But we'll still do another sprint, maybe slightly shorter. Let me just change that really quickly. Maybe we'll do like 20 more minutes. Yeah, let's do 20 minutes. Um, yes, just so I can make sure I can be here for the whole sprint and then finish some more house chores and work. I will try not to do that for too long because I'm definitely more of a morning person. So whenever it gets to this time in the evening, I just want to relax because my brain, like they were saying before, my brain does not want to brain anymore. But there's some things you just gotta do sometimes, and it's fine. Um, oh, wait, I have heard of it. Is that the same author? How did I not know that? Wait. Okay, I think. Wait, hold on. I definitely heard about this book for sure. Um, I didn't know it was the same author. Well, now I definitely need to put it higher up on my priority list because I'm very intrigued right now. Okay, let me do that actually. I'm gonna add it to books to read. Okay. Yes, I'm adding it to my Notion page, um, which is something that I love doing. Okay, yes. I thank you so much for letting me know, Zoe. I had no idea. Maybe I did see it at some point and just didn't really connect it, I guess. But wow, that's amazing. Do they have any more? Now I feel like I need to do some research now, so I will do that after. Um, okay, good. Good. Thank you for letting me know. That is done. And now I was looking at my at my 2024 in 24 books, so a list of books that I would like to read this year, and it's not looking so great. So, we're going to ignore that for now. How many books have I read? Maybe 4 or 5, something like that, of that list. Mm, yeah, not going great. Some of them are quite big though. I have some big classics here. But others, I feel like I could have read by now. It just hasn't happened. It's okay. We are in October. I feel like I can read a bit more of them. Maybe 2 or 3 more. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of classics and fantasy on that list, as always. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, do you see that? I love these lights. It's getting so cozy. Um, Anyway, everyone, yes, we are about to start our final sprint. This month, I would definitely like to host some more, also particularly because I am hosting a readathon over on Patreon, and I would love to have more sprints just to catch up a bit on that, but also generally just because of this beautiful season, and I love hanging out with you all, particularly when I have more time, definitely. And yeah, I will try to. I was saying the other day that this month is a bit crazy when it comes to weekends because I feel like on every single weekend this month I have something planned, and it's mostly for good reasons, but it feels a bit tiring, I would say. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to host a lot of them during weekends, but I'll try. If not, we'll just stick to these cozy evenings, I guess. Um, I know, Rita. I know. I know it is on the list. As you can imagine, it is on the list. There's still hope. If not this year, we always have 2025. Okay, I'm gonna try though, because that's the thing. I feel like it's going to be one of my favorites. So why am I not reading, you ask? I That's a great question. That is a great question. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those that I keep postponing. And I probably shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I'm gonna try, Rita. I am, because I have so many friends that are saying the same thing to me. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I will keep you updated if that happens or not. I might just release a surprise video telling everyone that I read it. Who knows? Who knows? Keeping the mystery. Um, All right, everyone. Shall we do our final sprint so everyone can make some more progress on their books? Let's see how far we can get into this as well. Because I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. And I'm very happy it's so easy to read. So let's do that. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I was just saying we are going to do one more sprint. Feel free to share what you are reading. We would love to hear. Um, Yes, I do the exact same thing. It's so silly, but that's just the way I am with everything. With books, movies, shows, games, anything really, I just keep postponing them. Anyway, will we ever learn? I don't think so. But that's fine. That's fine. Um, all right, everyone, let's do this. I will see you in 20 minutes. All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right, one final update and hmm, an early prediction. I feel like this will be a favorite for me, at least a favorite on this whole subject. It's really well written, and right now I was feeling anxious really while reading it. I needed to take some small breaks and really think about what I just read, because it's more like the way that this author is throwing the information at you, which then again feels very relatable while also speaking facts or things that can become facts. It really depends on our behavior as well, but it's impactful because of that, because he's truly speaking to us, directly to us, as equals. We are all humans living on this planet. um, and I feel like sometimes it's hard to lose that perspective whenever you speak with too many scientific terms that, I would say most of us don't really comprehend. But when you put it in more of a personal and human view, it's really different. It's much different and much easier to understand what the author is actually saying. Um, right now, they are talking about meat consumption. Um, I'm afraid some of these chapters might be a bit triggering for me, so I'm gonna proceed carefully. Um, but yes, that's obviously a very important subject when it comes to climate change. So that's where we are now. But it's scary, it's anxiety inducing, while also being hopeful, and yeah, just very, very, very powerful. And I'm really enjoying it. I barely have the words right now to describe it because I'm still processing all of my feelings. But I'm loving it. Anyway, let me see if I didn't miss any comments, of course. Oh, you're not late at all, don't worry. It's just usually I do go for longer on these sprints. Today is an exception. Rather, a review of a German novel I finished today. Yay! What was that? And did you like it? Um, recommendation. Um, their oh, their family's experience during the Holocaust. Yes, they do mention it here. It's called "I Want You to Know We're Still Here." Why does that title make me feel emotional? Oh no. Well, screenshot time. I don't think I've done this during this live show, so there you go. It's done. Thank you so much, Zoe. I will definitely write that down. I'm very interested in reading that. Yeah, I'm just happy I decided to pick up this book for sure. And if his mom wrote about that, it must be very emotional as well. Just the title, I don't know. There's something about that title that's doing things to my heart. Anyway, um, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and leave for now. I will hopefully see you very soon again, maybe next week, I'm hoping. But yes, for now, I just have to finish up a few tasks. In case you're curious, I ended up being on page 68. So that's nice. I'm very pleased with my progress. And yes, I hope you all had a great reading time as well. Thank you all so much for joining. Um, it's also about climate change. Oh, it's not translated. Okay. Eternal Summer. Interesting. Okay. Well, I will check it out in case it ever gets translated. Um, and yes, I really am glad that you liked it as well. Um, But yes, thank you all so much. And I hope you have a rest of a lovely week. Thank you again for joining. And yes, I will see you again very soon, hopefully. I will keep you updated. Bye, everyone.